Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry, and it's time for some more Baldur's Gate 3 Early Access. And here we are, once again, outside the witch's hut. When we go inside, I have a nice little theory I'd like to talk about. I'm going to have another go at facing those redcaps. Now, we were warned by the monster hunter outside, so it might be wise for us to rest before going inside, because we have burned up some second level spell slots. But I think I'll give it one more try in the same situation I was last time. And then if that doesn't work, maybe we'll have an experiment with this well and see if we can go down to a deeper level under the house. But yeah, I have a theory about what's going on in here, about the witch and the woman whose name I can't remember. Githyanki, Mayrina. I have a disgusting, revolting theory about Mayrina that is just the kind of thing a wicked witch might do. Why do we only have one companion quest? What? Oh, that's odd. That's really odd. Okay. Let's head inside and confront this wicked witch about her victim. And I don't know if I want to discuss it as we go through the conversation, or if I want to bring it up afterwards, during the fight. I think that might disrupt the flow of the fight, so we'll see if I can get it in during the conversation.
Have a face on you. Look at... I don't want a crumb left on that plate, girl.
Auntie Ethel, please. One more bite and this pie is gonna come back up to say hello.
Don't make me get the wooden spoon. You're eating for two, so get to it. If
all
it
right.
isn't the cheekiest pup of them all, you'd best have one hells of an apology for me, young lady.
Theory time. Mayrina came to the witch and said, "My husband has died, I want to bring him back to life." And the witch said, "I can't bring his dead body back to life, I can't mend, that which has been broken. What we can do is give him a new body, and the only way he's going to get one is if you bring him back into this world, kicking and squealing from your loin." So the witch is feeding her up so she can have a baby. She said, "You're eating for two now." And Mayrina said, one more bite and the rest of this pie is going to come up to say hello, meaning she's going to puke it up. She can't... This could mean two things. It could mean she's just stuffed so full she can't have another bite, or it could mean that what she's eating is so revolting she just can't stomach it any longer. Now, imagine it's both things. Think, what's in the pie? Probably the body of her dead husband. Okay. And why would she be eating it? Well, she needs to put the body inside her if she can put the life of that dead body into the baby that's going to come out. And then the witch will have said, you'll have him as a baby, and if you want you can give him the same name or another if you fancy, and he will never remember anything of his past life, and it will be your duty to love him as a mother and look after him, and your curse will be that you will never be able to tell him about this past life, otherwise he'll just drop dead or something, right? And she just loves her dead husband so much that she wants to give him that new life. That is my theory. However, there's another layer to this theory. The witch was probably lying. There probably is something growing in the woman's belly, but it's probably not a perfectly healthy human baby. Just imagine if we do a deal with the witch, and then as we're about to leave we ask, "Hey, just before we go, what's the deal with the pregnant woman? And she's like, well, where do you think Redcaps come from? Think about it, right? And then as we're trying to answer the question, the whole house disappears forever and we never see it again. So, yeah. Obviously, this is probably not quite such a nasty situation. However, the reason why I'm suspecting it is that wicked and twisted and dark is that this game had a disclaimer, on the store page and at the beginning, that it will feature, mature adult themes and a bit of nudity and some kind of sexual stuff maybe. But this is the kind of dark, nasty, twisted fairy tale logic that would obviously apply here. And more importantly, it's the kind of deal I would have the witch come up with if I was writing this story, if I was the GM. So it's probably something different, but along a similar line, in the same vein. So look, I won't apologise to such a wicked creature. You are a wicked evil witch, and I'm not going to apologise for you just for calling you out on it.
Oh, is it hard to see from up there on your high horse? If only you knew some of the horrors your pretty little gods had committed. I was going to give you a swift kick up the arse and show you the door. But I think you and I could have a bit of fun together. Gods grant me patience. Eat up, Mayrina. I won't say it again.
Now, when she said to Mayrina, don't make me fetch the wooden spoon, the mind says, what's she going to do with the spoon? And I immediately think Oliver Twist, right? Where Wackford Squeers' wife, I can't remember her name, feeds the gruel to the schoolboys. She shoves the wooden spoon in their mouth so they get exactly one mouthful, takes it out of their mouth and smacks them on the top of the head with the spoon to force them to swallow without cleaning the spoon. And then the next boy in line has to move up and get his serving, right? So I'm thinking the wooden spoon, isn't necessarily just to force feed her and cram the dead husband pie into her mouth, but also to beat her with and abuse her if she doesn't keep eating. This lady doesn't seem to be enjoying her dinner.
Keep your own little nose in your own little dish, Petal. I don't like busybodies. Besides, you have bigger problems. That wriggler swimming in your brain juice is a bit of an inconvenience, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm looking for some Githyankis to take that out, so don't you go changing the subject. Why is that woman really here?
I told you that girl is none of your business. Keep that hole under your nose shut.
She's a pregnant lady in distress. We can't just stand by and pretend she's not here.
I'll talk about your wriggler.
Wait, he actually spoke
and
up this
that's it.
time?
Last warning.
Right. Previously, it was Shadowheart who interjected and said, or Lezerne said, do you really have to help this victim? It was like, that's interesting. So maybe it randomized which party member would interject, or it might have been based on approval ratings. Who knows? But it's the same save, so nothing should have changed. He looks angry. Look at his face. No, this woman's seriously in trouble. We gotta help. Just waves goodbye to her.
You want to play the hero so badly? Fine. Let's make this interesting.
Now, I'd like to add that when she said, give you a kick up the arse and show you the door, she gestured to the fireplace behind her instead of the door. Now, oh, hello! Do we have glitter dust? Or anything that might stop her? I mean, I'm thinking she's definitely getting away at this point, right? And I'm also thinking the combat music outside the house and inside the house are significantly different. So, I mean, we could get some actual damage in here. We could cast magic missile, you know. But we're going to have enough trouble with the redcaps that come. And inviting them into the hut to fight in this area as a controlled space where we can lap round them didn't work too well. Maybe fighting out here on the doorstep and bottlenecking them, since they don't seem to come around the side of the house at all, is a really good idea. Let's go mage armor and get to the... Mate, could you just like walk this way, please? That'd be great, you know. How? What? Oh god, it ended all their turns as well. Yes, it did. Lovely. I really wish it wouldn't do that. When you have multiple characters with simultaneous turns, sometimes pressing the end turn button works. And just ends the turn of the active character. Sometimes it ends all their turns and you don't know which it's going to do. Alright. Where are we? Over here. So, I need to be looking at ways of controlling the fight, right? We've got one there, one more here, and the other two are like out here somewhere. What can we do to help? Right, this wall is solid. We should be able to magic missile through windows, but the game probably won't let us. So getting up here as an emergency support platform is a good idea. Right, we just run here, up there. The hag is invisible. And also, look, we can interact with the fireplace. It may be to just put it out or on, but more importantly, let's look behind it. Ooh, that's interesting. So, why'd the camera focus out here? Let's come all the way back. Let's try again. Let's see if I can get underneath that rocky layer and look at it from the other side. Oh, look! There's our fireplace. Very much open. Question is then, is the back open already? No, there appears to be a wall. I'm thinking this is an illusion. Or they just didn't texture it properly, you know. Okay, now. This is definitely mirror image time. And let's get inside the building. Oh, the mirror image happened on the door as well? Oh no, that's going to be a headache. Don't ask me how. Or why. That's going to be confusing though. Come, Blood Sage. So we need to control the Blood Sage if we can, right? Okay, let's get Lae'zel back to here. Attract them to the door, because if they can't see direct ways into the building to attack us, they might hold off and come one at a time. Okay, she's cast a spell and swooshed through there. The way is now open, so we could theoretically just rush through after her and leave these four monsters outside waiting to get us. I'm not entirely sure that's a bad idea. However, it gets a bit meta and fourth wall breaking where we go inside, we deal with the witch, and then there's four redcaps outside waiting to kill us. And we... what? We have a lot of problems. We camp inside, magically go out to our camp in the woods, then reappear back down in the cellar afterwards. We're like, excuse me, Redcaps, would you just mind if we go outside to our camp? We'll come back and be, you know, besieged in here again soon, I promise. Doesn't quite feel right, does it? So, if I defeat the Redcaps and then camp out here, this also feels bad. So, Shield of Faith on Lae'zel, because she is our fighter and we need to look after her. And then we move to, like, just here, really. Yeah. Let's go to here. I don't think... Well, let's find out, right? Hey! Path is interrupted, it's magic missile. It has no path. Path is interrupted, okay, so I can't get these two. What I want to do then is get to this very corner, or near it, to be overlooking here and firing down into this area. And for these buggers, it'd be really nice to drop some kind of bane on their heads. Which there it is. But Bane is a area of effect spell, and it would be nice to try and get at least 2 of them in it. What's his movement rate? Base speed 40, okay, quite a bit. So 35, yeah, about it. So we want to pull back a bit, give him a less enticing target. Also, she probably does work better in more of a support role. Poking things of her long spear and casting spells from a distance, like buffs, debuffs, that kind of thing. And then if things get up close, she can cast inflict wounds. Right, Lae'zel. You could go out here and attack him from high ground, and he'd have a low ground disadvantage on you. However, Gale's position would be wasted. I think we could try it, right? I think we could go attack. And miss completely. Joy, 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 joy. If we assume we're not going to tackle the witch after this fight because we'll be too knackered, then we absolutely can make that second attack now and try and hit him. Good, it's a start. And we need to be pushing them around and, you know, battlefield control. Split them up, divide and conquer, and was that a hit or a miss? She appears pretty healthy, actually, so that's great. Let's just go to here, zoom out a little. The mirror image doorway is... Oh god, that's going to be annoying, isn't it? Right. Annoyingly, if we come... let's just go straight through... Oh, hello. Hello. I like this idea. Split the damage. Gale, this isn't helping too much, but if you could come down here and get a bead on this target, that'd be great. Right? There's this lovely little spell you're familiar with called Magic Missile. And you need to move a little bit more, okay? How about now? So we need to pile the damage on this one, right? So spreading the damage and piling the damage, obviously 2 very different things. Now, is this a concentration spell? It doesn't say. Whenever you successfully evade an attack... Oh, that's not very good. +3 armor class each. and every time an attack misses one. That is not how I'm used to it working at all. I'm used to it working the first edition way, or the second edition way, or the third edition way, which are all exactly the same. This explains a few things. Right. Let's get her up here and say, magic is impressive, but so is line of sight. Oh yes, your beauty. Okay, the Blood Sage seems to be confused, running around at the back. That's probably for the best. Lae'zel, you know what to do, right? You really know what to do. Don't miss. Awesome! We are in a winning situation here. Shoving him back feels good, but we actually need him engaged here with her now so he doesn't go hunting anyone else. Here comes the second one. Now we're in trouble. And the third. Oh, Shadow Heart. You know what time it is, don't you? It's Bane time. Right. We need to absolutely move here and engage this one. The hit was an added bonus. I'm not complaining. But let's also try push him back a bit. Go away. We tried. Gale. What a lovely fellow. What kind of spells do you have that could absolutely mess these up? Well, I tell you what, right? D4 plus 1. So 2 into him would be great, right? And then 2 into him as well. That should almost guarantee the kill. And if it doesn't, that's a problem. Oh yes. Ya beauty. And then stay back here and don't get killed. Now, lady, here's a problem. Do you know what the problem is yet? Yeah, there's only one person to Bane now. Could I get... Yes, I could, but she'd need to come all the way out here. Let's do it. Watch as they both pass their saving throws. Yeah. That's not good. Run away! We tried. But look, there's one less Redcap. Hey, Lae'zel. Yeah, attacking up isn't good. How about just jumping over him? He's a problem, though. He's a problem, right? We can go fight him all the way over there. If we come pick on this one, right? That leaves way too many people vulnerable to that one. This is a good commanding position. Now this is a Burning Hands. Yeah! She's got psychic tricks. Oh! We passed a save, which apparently means taking no damage! Uh-oh, here it comes. Death by small amounts. Right. Fairy Fire. Stops and attack rolls at advantage. Yeah, sure. I mean, we could... Thing is, their saves are good. What save is it? Dexterity. Ooh. What is fair? Yeah, okay. I mean, intelligence or charisma would be a really great save to target them with. Spike bulb. Hello. Could we maybe find a way? Lae'zel, could you stop being in the... Right, that's not ideal. Radiant damage creatures. Constitution, they have a lot of constitution. What else? What else can we do that might help? I mean, I'm really liking this. Hey, that's another Burning Hands. Oh, hello. Can we... Lae'zel, could you not be in the area of effect? Ugh. Look, they hit hard enough. I don't need to add to the amount of damage she'll be taking, okay? Dexterity... I mean, we could just try hitting him. 60%'s not bad, right? It'd be really nice, though, to just throw up a bless of some kind, which I imagine we have not prepared. We have not. We should absolutely change that. I'm thinking change lesser restoration for bless next time we rest. Right. Yeah. I want a description. No description of effects, unfortunately. Right. Wait a minute. Oh ho ho ho! Plans are coming together. Just okay. Let's try hitting him with a mace. It worked. 17 health. We can work with that. Let's also try pushing him away. Tried. Didn't work. Now, 17 health is a very good number. It's the kind of number we could hit with 3 magic missiles. I mean, that makes him feel much more like a sorcerer, which would be inherently shit, so let's try not to think of that again. Right. I mean, we got a pokey spear, right? Speary pokey, and he's got 9 health left. I'm thinking this might not be an entirely bad idea. Stab it! The not entirely bad idea worked out quite well, and we take his farming implement. Where is the bloodcaster? Is he coming up this way? Like down there somewhere? I'm not entirely sure. He should be coming to give us grief very soon though. So let's back up to reduce area of effect, because he had an area of effect bleed spell that could seriously mess us up. Oh yeah, here he comes. Nice and slow. Lae'zel, this is the opposite of nice and slow. This is psychopathic damage. Man, do you really have to go down there to attack him? Well, okay. So loot this one while you're at it. This one could be a serious problem. Let's see how it goes. Bloody hell, serious problem. I wasn't far wrong, was I? If we want to just, like, drop a big heal right on her there, let's go do that. Oh, yeah. And that means we can't give her a hand up. Let's get out of the way. Gale! What are the odds on you landing a witch bolt? Not bad. Do it. Yes! He's going to go before Lae'zel. I don't think this needs line of sight. We don't have enough movement. I can just go there. Right. Let's get creative. What save does he use against Holt? Wisdom! What's his wisdom? 12? Let's give it a try. Is there a higher level Holt to throw? Doesn't matter, because we're out of level 2 spell slots. Damn it, that means he probably passed. We tried. Megadeth incoming. Lae'zel does get to stand up. Awesome. She gets to... Look, he's got loads of health, she hasn't. Let's do the obvious thing. Now she's back in the fight. And since he's just standing there doing nothing, being awkwardly in the way, yeah, let's go Blade Ward on her. Should have probably done that earlier in the fight, because... yeah. Uh-oh. Alright. Theoretically, we got him where we want him. We don't want burning hands, because will set the door on fire. Scroll with inflict wounds, you say? Why? What a delightful idea, I say. Oh yes. Well, that was a high-level scroll, but it certainly helped. Gale, be a gentleman and activate the witch bolt, would you? What do you mean invalid target? He's right there. Oh, I have to actually target him with it? Okay, so that is a... activate the arc. So it's an action to activate it? It is. But we're doing a good job here. Hey, Shadow Heart. You know that spell you've had for ages and have been wanting to use but just haven't had the opportunity? I think the opportunity just arose. Oh yes! Offensive evil trickster cleric works. But she's very squishy and needs protecting. Oh, Redcap Blood Sage, come up, wherever you are. Lae'zel's like, I want to kill him! Where is he? Where, oh, where indeed? Yep, he's blatantly down there. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves, though, right? Yes, come up the path, following your friend. Oh! Well, that was nasty. That was probably his bleeding spell. She's used her jump spell already. Blade Ward is... Shield of Faith, no Blade Ward. Interesting. How long does it last? Well... let's do it. Actually, no, he's more about spells, isn't he? Oh, I know. Hey, you. Prepare to become carnage. In other words, get wrecked, my son. And of course, the woman in the house is like, he's not my son, I haven't eaten the wolf pie yet. Okay, we got Shield of Faith up, we don't want to swap it for anything else. Do we run a bit? Yeah, I think we run a bit. To about here. Gale! My good fellow. Get over here. What kind of spells could you use? Wait, is that 10 current hit points instead of maximum? That'd be interesting if we beat them down then just put them to sleep. Right. Magic missile. Let's hold back, because we might want a witch bolt. Shadow Heart. You probably shouldn't get too close because he's about to do his nasty spell again. I mean, unless it's got some kind of reset on it. Could be like his era. Right. Oh, person? Oh no! He messed up her True Strike spell. But she still seems to get her turn. In your face, mister! And a critical miss. Okay. Let's keep him locked in. And now we just need to bundle him. You, pal. Getting attacked by everything we can get you with. Okay, how's the line of sight for the witch bolt? Very good question, I hear you ask. It's interrupted. Well, that's a bugger, isn't it? Right, how much health has he got? Over 24. We don't want to rush this. Oh, she does. She's coming in with that inflict wound spell going. I can do 2 more of these, mother trucker. And then we're totally going to need to rest before going to face the witch. Although resting would probably mess up something. It's like, because, you know, time is of the essence. Although time doesn't seem to matter in this first act. And also there's another theory that says if we have a total of 6 party members, there might be a number of different people in this act who can remove tadpoles, and each tadpole needs to be removed by a different person, like they can only do 1 instead of all of us. Because obviously having the tadpoles in is a big thing, right? It provides a lot of narrative opportunities, and getting those removed before we go to the next step of the game would kind of be like we've given you all these special abilities and then we're removing them from the story completely, which would be a bit odd. Alright. Here comes the pain. He's snarling. He's thinking, what's he going to do? Hopefully he's going to get hit by a 2-handed sword. He did that quite well. Very good job too. Let's go smack him with a mace, see if that helps. Hey hey, when it's a magic mace, it's marginally more effective. Which goes to show that in AD&D, just as in purple box and red box back in the day, it's more the person wielding it who matters. You know, the plus isn't important, it's what you do with it that counts. Witch bolt feels like a bit of a waste at this point actually. Yeah, let's just go for the firebolt instead, go for a bit of damage. Yeah! Wow, we sure showed them, eh? Oh, what? Okay, that was a natural 20. I was thinking, like, have we just passed some secret perception check or something? Ooh, scroll of hold person and protection from evil and good. We'll take both of those. Hold person, we probably, that's like a clerical spell. I'm not sure he should be able to learn that. But that went much better than the first attempt. So I'm pleased. I'm not sure of the exact time. Let's go back here inside the tea house and put the fire out. Yeah, that's just the floor there. Let's see how many traps we can set off. Bronze necklace, gold. Because there's got to be a few other things in here. Kind of want to... Yeah, I'll just do that. Oh, those count as stealing, do they? Well, let's just leave those things all right here for now. After we dealt with the witch, maybe they won't be stealing. Spoiled treacle tart. So sweet you can barely taste the mold. And something tells me it's not actually treacle. It's like dark dried blood. No, 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 you idiot! The stairs are over here! Oh, that's not stealing. Pig's head. And a basic poison. What a lovely old woman who lives in this cottage. Pig's head and basic poison. Grilled pork ribs. Toad teapot. Toad teapot? Oh, hello. I want to look at it. I want to look at it. I want to examine, but no. I'm not going to go zooming in. Oh, hello. There's another toad teapot. Okay. Broken cupboard. Got a skull in it. Rotting basket. Come on. empty. Look, I'm checking just in case these do have things in, okay? And up here, what can we find? Apparently we just can't open... Oh, there we go. Yeah. A wooden chest. Potion of lightning resistance, oil of sharpness, potion of cold resistance. All very good. And probably very useful. I do not need to jump to walk up these bloody stairs. Right, another chest. Money. Apparently it makes the world go round. Let's light that fire. It was all a bit dark and dreary in here. What's that? A burlap sack? Looks like it's full of corn or something. Potatoes? Okay, yeah, it could be spuds, sure. I was thinking it would be ridiculously large grains of corn. No, I don't need to jump. I just walk with my own 2 feet. Right. So let's just walk straight through this fireplace. And apparently when we get in here we disappear. Must be to do with that low ceiling. And there's stairs here that lead down that are only visible from certain angles and only clickable from others. I'm thinking this is a save the game place. Because we're pretty low on resources and we probably need to camp. We can at least do a short rest. We're healthy. It's more spell slots and stuff. Do we go see what's in... You know what? Let's just go back out here. I think we absolutely should just go straight in there. Pretend that time is of the essence. Find out what it is. And then... No, you idiot. Just walk in with... Yeah, lovely. And then if we need to load the old save, we do. Away! Away! Who said that? Lauren. There's more victims in here. Purulent bulb. Oh, that's going to be like a posse gas, horrible bad thing. If we... Autosave successful.
I can't have gone far.
Magron. Magron's head. I see no head. I see the rest of Magron. Oh, okay.
Stop. Please. Please.
Lauren, we must speak with you. Who are you?
Don't look.
Whispering Mask.
Don't.
Wait, the wearer of this item gains part of the flock. Auntie Ethel welcomes you, dearie. So if we put these on, she'll either think we're friendly, or it will mean she can control us.
Don't look. Don't. Stop.
That's a massive shield up there.
Please.
You feel crushing waves of fear as the presence within the door recoils. It can't let people through. Not again.
What happened the last time you opened?
Images flash. A man cowering, a bag open at his feet, gold coins spilling onto the floor. His cries for mercy are cut short as the hag slices into him, removing limb by painstaking limb. She cackles, the man's remaining flesh twisted and contorted, becoming the twisted surface of the door before you. Flee, you feel it cry.
Clearly the door doesn't have a model yet, and was just the man behind the door. I have to get through. Now.
Frustrated, the door rattled. You see the hag and yourself. You lay bleeding as she leans over you, a smile on her face. Her teeth, a row of deadly needles, shine as they dive into your throat, blood spraying.
Lie bleeding. Lay bleeding would be past tense. Right. That's not going to happen. The hag will die first. You can count on it.
The door twitches, but stays firm. Its form flickers, and you realize that the door is transparent.
Oh, it's completely transparent. I didn't even realise there was a door. If I kill the hag, you'll be free of her influence. Ooh, watch me fail a dice roll. Actually...
You see the hag. She walks through the door, its form shimmering. The lightest touch of hope brushes your mind as the presence within retreats.
It's almost as if there never was a door in the first place.
Away! Away! No. No! Don't look. Mustn't look. Mustn't see.
Smile as he twitches and whimpers. We are not Shadowheart. Mustn't look at what exactly?
I see it. I see what's to come.
You realize there's magic at work. Some type of spell. An illusion.
Me. Dead. Dead. Flesh rotten, bone shining.
And her face looks very different from this angle. Much longer. She's clearly upset. Let's see. Hey, look at me.
No. No. Can't stop. Can't. Gods, don't hurt me. Oh, please. Please. Please, please, please.
Just look at me. Don't look at that thing. What? Why would I hurt you?
Monster. Monster. Mind dripping. Flesh peeling. Mind flayer.
Ah, yes, that. I could try and skip my... No, look at me. I'm not a mind flayer. Yet.
No. No. Mind flayer. Get away. Get away. Don't look.
Look, I'm trying to help, but... So it's a mirror he's been looking at. Right.
Stop. Please.
There's a gnarled door. That can be fun. Let's see what else is down here, because obviously this is a change of pace. This is slowing down. This is saying you don't have to... Oh, okay. Ephrin, Lauren, and Magrum. Family portrait? Oh, hello, Ephrin. You're oddly T-posing and probably turned to stone or something.
My dearest Ephrin, he begged me to halt the deadly disease that ravaged him.
Oh, is he with the witch? That sounded a bit like her voice. It could be. The image of two dwarven boys has been carefully chiselled into the stone. Their smiles do not reach their eyes. Interesting. Let's have a look at Magrum here as well. Oh, the head is in the hands. Right, I see it. Magrum appears to be a woman. Could you lot stop being idiots? No, I don't want to take the head, I want to look at it. Use?
My darling Magrum. She wished for the mind of a genius, but that silly head crushed me.
I really hope that whatever's happening to Marina is something that can wait, and the witch is taking her time to do it, with like the fact there's a baby in there. We probably shouldn't mess with the cauldron. But I'm hoping we can like rest.
Don't look. Don't.
But looking at the time, actually, I should probably end the episode here. Other people will be getting up soon, and I don't want to be a nuisance. So, I am going to end the episode here. I hope you all enjoyed this one, and I'll look forward to seeing you all in the next one. And yes, I did just record 3 videos in one night. Bye-bye for now, everyone. Cheerio.